What is going on, YouTube? I'm back with another YouTube video. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. I am entering a new phase, both in my diet and training. If you watched my previous video, I discussed the results of my blood work, and the results weren't so ideal. So I decided I had a break for about 7 days, 10 days maybe. I went a little bit easier with my diet, but not the training. The training actually improved. I could start lifting more weight. I increased the volume and everything. But I am not so satisfied with the way my physique looks at this point. I feel like I can get leaner. I can lose more fat. But at the same time, I don't want to go very fast like how I did in the past 2 months. And that resulted in my training suffering, my mood suffering, my sleep suffering, and I wasn't really, I would say, satisfied with how things were going. But I definitely want to learn from my mistakes and improve both the diet and training. So, starting today is the very first day of this new phase. My daily calories will be 2,300. 171 grams of protein, 214 grams of carbs, and 80 fat. Where did I get this number? Based on my experience, based on how I felt, I think this is a good number to start with, but this is not finals. Here's the thing. I will be making adjustments as I go on. It depends. If I feel that I'm starving the whole day and my sleep is suffering and I'm not able to push the weights as heavy as I want, then I'll definitely make some changes. I'll increase the carbs. I think 171 protein it's pretty good. If I were bulking, let's say a lean bulk, I would increase the protein to 200 grams, and the fat is about 80 grams. This is an experiment. In the previous phase, I was around 100 grams of fat because I thought it would help with my hormonal balance and everything. But I've reduced the fat in favor of carbs because I feel like carbs actually help me push heavier. When I'm in the gym, I really need the carbs for energy. Yeah, and let's get to the training. I have, I will actually start recording the screen if I can. Go to settings. Yeah, how do you record screen on iPhone? iPad, no, not iPhone, iPad, record screen.
So the first thing you're going to do is going to open.
One eternity later.
For today's back workout, a couple things that I realized in the past phase was, for back, for example, I only need a vertical pull, a horizontal pull, a vertical pull such as pull down or pull-ups, a horizontal pull, aka rows, one form of rows, and at this point, I can call it a day. My back workout is pretty much done, but I do want to have one exercise to target my traps because I want to grow my traps. So 3 exercises for my back, but technically it's not a back day, it's a pull day. And when it's a pull day, I also tend to target or train my rear delts because my rear delts, I got some feedback that my rear delts are not as big as they're kind of lacking compared to the side delts. So I want to focus on my rear delts. So rear delts right at the beginning of the workout, then I'll do 3 back exercises and then I'll train my biceps. And for biceps, I want to do 2 exercises. One exercise to better target my brachioradialis. So hammer curl, some form of curl with the neutral grip. And another normal curl, whatever's your favorite with the cables, with the dumbbells, or with the machine, preacher curl, whatever you have available to you. So that would be pretty much the workout. So for today, I want to start with some pull down because we have this amazing pull down machine in our gym. Yeah, so here's a vertical line. So we're gonna do a pull down basically. That's how I'm going to start. I'm thinking 3 sets of pull down. Like 2 sets could potentially be enough and do the job, but I'll go with three sets, and then I'll monitor how I feel, especially towards the end of the workout when I'm hitting my biceps, because I don't wanna basically deprioritize the bicep training. So that's why I have 2 pull days, one in the beginning of the week and the next one towards the end of the week. And in the second pull day, I put my biceps in the beginning and then I'll hit the back. But for the first one, and I will also reduce my the back exercises. For example, I'm gonna skip 2 of the back exercises, the trap and either the row or the pull down, the vertical pull. But because this one's more focused on my back, I'm not skipping anything. So we start with the back exercises, we go with the pull down. Then I will do, I'm thinking about the T-bar row. It is an amazing exercise. I've been loving it lately. So we go with the T-bar row. 3 sets of this, and then for the traps, you got the shrugs. I'll do 3 sets of shrugs. Actually, one thing that I forgot was that I said that, how can I move? I don't know. Never mind. So I actually want to move this one, but never mind. I can't figure out how to do this.
2 hours later.
Well, maybe not. Let's see. I want to move this a little bit. In the beginning of my workout, I will always put my rear delts. So for today's workout, so for the rear delts, I usually do it with a cable. That's one option. Or on the fly machine, you basically do reverse flies. That's another option. And there's the dumbbells, of course, available. You can do bent over or basically leaning on a bench, on an incline bench. I like that one too. But I think that for today, I'm going with my reverse pec fly because I kind of like that exercise a lot. Or we'll see. I'm just gonna write here because it depends also because so here's the thing. That's why I don't enjoy taking the camera with me to the gym all the time, because I feel like it kind of affects the choice of exercises that I want to do. I tend to go where there aren't a lot of people or there isn't anybody. So the first exercise, the rear delts, I give it to myself. I'll pick an exercise when I can film easier. It doesn't matter, as long as you can get the job done. As long as I can get 3 sets to failure, I'm very happy. It doesn't matter what exercise. I feel like I get the pump from all of them. All of these exercises will get the pump. I mean, the pump doesn't mean hypertrophy, but I like it aesthetically. So we'll go with 1 rear delt exercise, 3 sets, and then we're left with the bicep, with the fun part of the workout. And I'm going with, should we do hammer curls? We'll do hammer curls first. 3 sets of hammer curls. I mean, this is a lot of volume, to be honest. Maybe I should reduce some of these exercises to 2 sets. And I'm not even counting the number of warm-ups, but that's because this is literally my first day, and I want to assess how much volume I can take, how's my recovery, how does my body respond to the diet. So I'm experimenting. This is not a final thing. That's why I'm sharing this with YouTube. And over time, I intend to do this form of video where like I am adjusting my workout, the exercise, and the diet, and I'm giving it like a weekly update to you guys. And the final exercise, I really love the preacher curl, so I want to do preacher curl today. Preacher curls, and 2 sets would be enough here, but I have a rest day tomorrow, so I do 3 sets here because, you know, I have a rest day and I can recover. My body will recover, and then the following 3 days after my rest days, are like, especially in the upper body days, for example, the pull and push, I will reduce the back volume, and in the push day, I will reduce the chest volume in favor of shoulders and arms. So in the next chest day, I'll probably take my camera and record, and I'll also show you how I program that chest day. But I'm thinking to do only a single chest exercise, and it would be some kind of a fly, because I want to focus on the shoulders and I want to do some form of pressing, overhead pressing, for example, for the front delts. Anyway, I digress. That's pretty much it for today's program. I want to lock in. I've already had my breakfast, so 1 meal out of the way, but I really want to stick to the diet calorie wise. I want to hit all this different, every single meal, and get a good workout, get a nice pump, really push it hard, reach failure in each and every single set. And if I feel that this volume is too much, then I'll adjust. So luckily I'm writing everything down here, and I keep like adding to this logbook, so I know what is going on with my program. But that's pretty much it. Maybe I'll show you, tomorrow's my rest day, so maybe I record full day of eating, show you every single meal that I take. And this 2300, honestly, this is just an estimate, so it could go up or down. Sometimes I have fresh fruits, sometimes I don't, I forget to buy, so I skip them. So that's why there is a little bit of fluctuation, but overall, over a long period of time, let's say for the next 5 months, I want to stick to this diet and see how it goes, and basically continue it for as long as it takes until I reach a level of leanness that makes me satisfied. And if you want to know like what my goal is, if you know Jason Bjornson, for example, he's shredded to the bone and he's natural. So I think that's my goal at this point. I want to be, it's honestly an inspiration to see his content. I really like it. So I think that's my goal. I want to be shredded just like him. And even if it takes 5 to 6 months of dieting, that's fine. I'll stick to the diet, whatever it takes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. See you in the gym. Would you look at those swollen rear delts? If you're struggling to grow your rear delts and want that 3D capped look, I'm here to help. And the fix is actually pretty damn simple. Just spam this exercise twice a week, 3 to 4 working sets each time. Now your favorite science-based influencer might not approve of this one because yeah, it doesn't give you a deep stretch at the bottom. Gravity pulls the dumbbell straight down, not along the rear delt's full line of pull, but don't let that stop you. The setup is dead simple. Just a bench and a pair of dumbbells. So the next time the pec fly machine's taken, you've got a new weapon in your arsenal.
丈夫だ。